Hey everybody, welcome back to Talladega Week. This is Race Craze here with another Talladega race win. This one is going to be Jeff Gordon's 2004 Pepsi Talladega race win from the spring. This would have been that race that he was very unpopular as he passed Dale Jr., or I should say, Dale Jr. passed him after the yellow came out, and the fans saw Dale Jr. come to the checkered flag, but they said Jeff Gordon won it. And beer cans were thrown, a lot of Budweisers thrown over the fence at Jeff Gordon. Good old controversy because of the stupid freeze the field rule. I get it at certain tracks, but I do think at a lot of times you gotta let the leaders race back to the line if it's possible. And that's like I said, if possible, the leaders have to get to the line. That's part of racing. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this car. So on this car, we got the left side here pretty scuffed up. You can see on the front tire here, the Goodyear is kind of rubbed off. The valence over here. You do have a couple of tire marks there on the 24. You can kind of see them scuffed up here, and here. A little bit down there, but otherwise we got our skirt and our tailpipes. Goodyear kind of rubbed off that left rear tire as well. On the roof, you see a couple little spots for antennas and a roof cam. Then we have the roof flaps that do open because in 2004 they did have the tethers and the roof flaps. Not on the standard car, but they did on the Elites. So it does have those. You can see the yellow stripes on the back window and then the metal piece over there. DuPont, the miracle of science. Then you see we've got kind of this bright blue on top of the regular blue. So you can see we got this dark metallic blue, and then we got this kind of bright blue splash coming in from behind. It looks amazing. I love it. So when we get to the back, we got DuPont in that metallic blue, bright yellow spoiler with the different spokes that are actually sticking off of it. We can pop that open here, and we do have our fuel cell in the back. There we go. So it is an Elite, but it has had its braces and tethers cut, so you can kind of see where those are supposed to be at. But it does still give you the good chassis detail on the interior there. So there's our fuel cell in the rear of that car. There we go. And then we move over to the right side. You can see we got a donut mark across the 24 there. A little bit of Goodyear rubbed off there. DuPont lays. Said that bright blue kind of exploding from behind the darker blue, which looks very, very nice. Front tire, nothing rubbed off there. You can see it's got all the little tape marks and everything there. Once we get up here to the nose, we got a bright yellow valence. You can see some dirt kind of along there. Got the Monte Carlo grill down below, bright yellow, and then a big old piece of black tape or just a black entrance there for the grill there on the very bottom. Get up to the nose where they have the other intake. That's got a lot of yellow tape around the top and then just a black opening to the bottom. Monte Carlo front end, you can see all the different markings and stuff. It is Talladega where they have to have as much aerodynamics as possible, so they definitely did as much as they could. You can see the different hood pins in there with the little black pieces of tape to keep the pin tied down. Windshield, you'll see, is kind of dirty. You can see that has actually been an addition. As I said, these have been edited. That's how I got them. I like them this way. They're fantastic. A couple little things would be the braces and tethers, but again, for the quality that I got, I am very happy with it. There we go. So now we can look at the hood. And being this brace and tether is disconnected, it opens a little wider, but you can see there's the engine detail there. We got a couple extra lines and hoses in there, but otherwise it is pretty darn close to the ARC. Obviously the braces and tethers normally set it apart, but this one being they were cut, not quite as hard to see the differences there. So you do have the black painted window bar underneath there, and then obviously the different tire marks making this one look pretty darn cool. Underneath, we've got DIN number 13 over here, working rear suspension, working front. And you can see all the different components and pieces on this car that are not on the ARC. But overall, like I said, a very, very nice car. I really like these Pepsi Talladega cars in this bright blue color. He did win at Talladega in a Pepsi car at least 3 times. So I'll have all 3 of those this week, including one again tomorrow. Ooh, had to yawn there. But anyway, If you have enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Diecast content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But other than that, that's pretty much going to wrap up this one. Stay tuned for more Talladega race wins throughout the week. And, of course, we'll have some fun information on Talladega and the upcoming Kansas race later in the week. So, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Race Craze, and we'll see you in the next Diecast review.